Hello, here's a sample of the preset for this tutorial. If you'd like to download this preset and hundreds more for free, please check the link in the description. Looking to take your productions to the next level? Check out Nyonics.com for EDM mastering, free synth courses, and how-to articles.
Hey, what's up everybody? Nyonics here. What you just heard was my recreation of the infamous Summertime Sadness remix that you've heard 4 million times by now. For this video, there's a preset for the chords, a preset for the bass, and also a preset for the ARP pluck. Now, as always, you're welcome to go to my Facebook page, follow the link in the description, and download all 3 of those presets. And if you don't want to do that, feel free to follow along and I will show you how to make all of those presets. First, we'll show you how to make the chords for this song. You want to go to oscillator 1, put that at 0.04 for a little detune action. Square saw 2, spectrum, copy my settings across the board. Oscillator 2 is going to be a negative 11.9. Square saw 2 again, spectrum, copy my WT, intensity, and amp positions. And then oscillator 3 is going to be a square saw 2 again, spectrum, copy my settings. This is going to be at plus 12.09. For this one, we're also going to have a LFO 5 routed right here up to 0.14, rate all the way to the right, amp all the way to the right, X fade curve all the way up top on that waveform. And looks like the mod os is on, but you don't need it because there's nothing on right here. A little bit of bright noise. We have a parabolic shaper on insert 1. Insert 2 is blank. Teletube on FX1. A little bit of reverb, a good amount of reverb actually, on FX2. And those are the EQ settings for this chord saw preset. Up in the filter section, you want to have it all the way on mix 1 with a low pass 2, resonance and cutoff as such. You have an envelope 2 routed to this cutoff. The envelope settings look just like this. It just changes the transient hit on the chords. So copy those. Let's go ahead and go to the voicing tab. It's going to be at Unisono 8. Unisono spread will be on, and this is going to be a tad to the right. Make sure you have polyphone on, trigger always, and then also on this one you want to have the pan position on, and you want to put it right about there. This will give your chords a nice wide sound and help them fit in the mix with the rest of the presets. And OSC tab for this one, there's actually nothing going on, so nothing I need to show you there. Lastly, for this chord, envelope 4, those are your settings. Okay, that's the settings for the chords. Let's go ahead and go over the settings for the bass that rides under the chords. That will be right here. We have all the oscillators are going to be at negative 24. Intensities on oscillator 1 and 2. Just like that, both on square saw 1 and oscillator 3 as well. And then the intensity is up a little bit on oscillator 3. For the sake of time, I'll go ahead and just copy those settings. I won't explain them all. Insert 1, you have a hard clipper as such. FX1, you have a C tube as such. And FX2, you have a dimension expander. There's the EQ settings for this bass preset. It should be noted, I also have a tape stop at the end of the bass line, so it gets that that down pitch tape stop effect. So I use D Blue Glitch, the older one. That was the free version. I don't know if it's still free anymore, but I use I'm sure you can find tape stop effects online to get that effect. And let's go ahead and go over the filter settings while we're here. It's going to be a low pass 4, mix all the way up, resonance and cutoff as such. Voicing, Keep it on 1. Monophone, always, nothing in the spread section. Time is a little bit less than half at rate. No vibrato. And then last but not least, the envelope section, you want to have attack all the way down, decay a little bit less than half, level a little more than half, and release as such. And that should do it for the Summertime Sadness bass. And lastly, you have the arpeggio, I can't even say that word, pluck sound right here. I'll go over these settings real quick for you. Oscillator 1's at 0, square saw, spectrum. I'll go over this envelope 2 when I get to here, so don't worry about that for now, but copy these settings. Oscillator 2 is going to be a pulse. 12, all the way to the right on all those. And oscillator 3 is also a 12, pulse all the way to the right. No mod os, no noise. Clip, just a bit of hard clipper. A little bit of C tube and some reverb. You also want to note the EQ settings. For this preset, let's go ahead and go down to the voicing tab. Unisono 1, monophone, always. I do have the pan position spread on. I don't think it's going to matter, but I have to double check on that one. So go ahead and throw it on while you're at it. Shouldn't matter with that with it being on 1 though. Go to the OSC tab. Looks like there's nothing going on in there. So let's go ahead and head up to the filter section. Mix all the way up to the top. Another low pass 4. I have an envelope 2 routed to the cutoff. This is going to determine your pluck sound. So that is very important to add this envelope routing to your preset and copy these settings as such. And also you want to route envelope 2 here. It probably just changed the tone a little bit and I liked it, so I added it. Finally, envelope 4. As you can see, I have the decaying level fairly far down, and the attack all the way down, and the release all the way down, again to give it a nice pluck sound. That about covers it for these 3 presets for this track. You can download these for free. Just check the link in the description on my Facebook page. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Also, I do EDM mastering, mastered hundreds of tracks over the last year. Love working on people's tunes, so feel free to check out my website in the description. Alright, I appreciate it, guys. Have a good one. Peace.